taking a cost of about 130, just a little less than that per year. But again, 60% of people will be getting those rebates, and they'll be targeted to lower and middle income families. So the government also says that indirect costs for those goods and services will also be seeing a bit of an impact, and that would be between $50 and $70. That's a bit of a rough estimation, but we have heard from businesses as well saying that their additional costs will be passed on to consumers in the form of prices that they're charging as people come into their stores and restaurants and everywhere else in the province.
And Tara, I want to ask as well, the provincial government is certainly urging Albertans to look at the long-term game here.
Yeah, that's right. And we've seen two different ministers come out in the last couple of days since this came out. So this is obviously something they really want to get out to Albertans. So we saw the Deputy Premier, this is Sarah Hoffman. She spoke about this just on the first, saying she knows that a lot of Albertans are not happy about having to pay 4.5 cents more per liter of gas. But if they really look at it, that this is leading to pipeline approvals, which is going to bring billions of dollars into the economy, and as well economic diversifications, things she's calling crucially important for Alberta. And she says that is really important to look at the long game, saying that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau made it very clear that we wouldn't have gotten those pipeline approvals if we didn't have a price on carbon, and that's a big part of why they did this. But nevertheless, there has been a lot of pushback in this province. We've seen several large protests up at the legislature in Edmonton. Critics have been demanding some sort of a referendum over this as well. And Environment Minister Shannon Phillips just came out yesterday then on the heels of that, saying, you know what, the province is still standing. This hasn't had as big an impact as a lot of people were fearing. And she is saying that there is a lot of misinformation still going around. So on those rebates, she says some of those rebate checks will start going out this week to some of the families who will be hardest hit. And then she was also saying that what we're going to be seeing is rebates for energy efficiency upgrades. So these would be things such as doing things to reduce your carbon footprint, maybe getting some more energy efficient appliances, that sort of thing. And those announcements will start coming out in March. So there is still a lot looking forward in this as well.
There definitely is. We're going to be talking more about it. Tara, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Coming up next, we're going to take a closer look at those carbon plans in Ontario as well.